This will be a good fight. Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Checking their opponent. Checks with a projectile. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. The throw connects for counter hit damage. Definitely saw that counter coming. Trips him up. Throws them to start the corner pressure. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some perfect. Takes the round without getting touched. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Throw leaves him. Oh, burnout triggered. Player 2 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Throw connects and does big damage. Attempts to charge us forward. What's the next move? Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The impact squash. Crowns them from above. Ooh, what a smart throw. And hits them with the Buffalo Wolf for some stylish damage. Adds a bit of OD spice. Closes with the throw. Hitting him with the smart stuff. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Player 1 chases them down. Goes for the throw. Their drive gauge was running low, but they use an overdrive art anyway just to show they're not gun-shy. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Throws them to negate the block. Blocks the low heavy. Neither of them willing to back off here. Throws them. What's next? All that effort for so little payoff. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. Player 2, a throw to tie the bow. They were stuck in the corner. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Player 1 did a great job of maintaining their drive gauge during that last round. It's going to be even more important in this next round to keep that up to help strengthen their ground game. A quick breather. Burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to change. Shinku Hadouken! Both fighters planning something? Player 2 in dire straits with burnout. Oh no, they're stunned. Got him up against the wall and the stun is there. Going in? Hits him with a stop and bop. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Knock them out of the air. Medium kick hits. Were they baiting them into that? Breaks it. Player 1 has depleted their drive gauge. Shin has Shogeki to push forward. On for the critical art. This is gonna kill. No doubt about it. Big one. What a finish. Player 1 faced the giant and walks away unscathed. What a win! It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that good finish. Impact's a no-go. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out? Player 2 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. Opts for the throw. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Taking stock. Neither of them willing to back off. Player 2 needs to deal with this super art connect. Very solid corner switch. That attack landed for a counter hit. He'll have to decide how to follow up. Life lead opens up. Just out of range for that throw. Combo with the target combo. This Shin Hashogeki is gonna see. Player 2 is gonna have to wait for that drive gauge. Opts for the throw to close it out. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Player 1 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? They back the opponent into the corner. Now to apply the pressure. The impact doesn't do anything. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Shows immediate, oh, burnout triggered. Going in, player 2 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Breaks the block with a throw. Both fighters planning something? Grabs and throws him away. Knew the throw was coming. Blocks it. They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. Hits the drive. Keeps him out. Once the projectile connects, not giving the opponent any chances. That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches.
Round 1.
Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Misses the drive impact. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Player 2 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. Very solid corner switch. Had the radar up and running. Squeezes the gauge. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireballs. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Oh, whiffs the throw. One chance here may end this match. Jumps in, reads their mind and texts the throw. Grabs them. Neither fighter is willing to back down from this exchange. This is the time to use fireballs to chip away at an opponent. Time to reassess the situation? Anything could happen here. Hanging on for dear life. Burnout! KO! Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Throws out a projectile. Feeling out the spacing. Things are slow going right now, but we may see someone speed things up soon. They decide to hang back and rethink their game plan. Anything could happen here. Parries the projectile. Connects with medium kick. Knockdown. Jumps up. Not much movement, but the thinking caps are definitely on. Medium kick. Both fighters are trying to decide their next move. Fights out of the corner, back to the center of the stage. Plenty of time left for some drama. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins and hits them with a stop and pop. What'll happen? They're going for the super art? Breaks the block with a throw. Are we going to see a comeback here? Both fighters plan. Burnout activated. A fireball at that range? Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Are these two gonna fight forever? Shows a medium kick. Gets the parry in and adds some pressure. Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out? Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. No go for the throw. Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. They've been pushed into the wall and the stun's there. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Life lead opens up. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Medium kick. Player 1 has completely sneaks in the throw. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Raises with power wave. Throws out a projectile. Fires a power wave. Hits him with a stop and pop. Low heavy hits. Mix up incoming. What's the next move? Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Burnout triggered. Player 2 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Manages to block the jump-in attack. Not much life difference. Max SA gauges, unbelievably in sync with a chance to score big here. Breaks the block with a throw. There's a change of sides. Pumps the brakes on the impact. Big change blows. You've got to sets up with the jump in. What's next? Yo, critical art now? Player 2 uses that wall pressure. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Final round. Fight!
A jump tries to act quickly, but whiffs the attack. Throws him. Oh my god, what a throw test! Both fighters are standing, but brushes that off and keeps going. The breaks in. Sets it up. Goes for the Shin Shoryuken. They're willing to go all in here.
Get up!
Jump goes to the air. Escapes the corner. The throw is denied. Any throw will whiff at that range. Drop the heel. Both sides getting ready. Dangerous range here. Noticeable life lead as a cup meets them air to air. Overdrive Hado. Shows off a parry. It is over. That was a fight heard round the world. Yo, top that. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to be. Ooh, what's this? What's gonna happen? They can't squander this punish counter chance. Grabs him. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Knockdown. Neither of them willing to back off here. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Burnout is gets him. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Goes to the overdrive. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Throws them to start the corner pressure. A quick breather. Breaks the block with a throw. Player 1 holds it, hits him with a stop and pop. Player 2 and burnout triggered. This Shin Hashogeki is gonna sting. Player 2 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Were they baiting them into that? Burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to change. Are we gonna see a comeback? What's this Shinjuhara gonna do? And closes it out! Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Final round. Fight!
Hits the drive. Fires a power wave. No knockdown as the low heavy is blocked. Both fighters throws them. Smart play with the throw. Carries them all the way to the corner in one go. Jump! Ooh, does them dirty. Holy! There's a drive impact. A super art to show you what a PhD in fighters can do for you. The Wolf of South Town is on the hunt and ready to show his hand. My man's about to show everyone who runs this town. This is the... How that throw did some juicy damage. They're in range. We gonna see a jump in? A dash? Let's lose the power wave. Noticeable, excellent block. Chucks the fireball to continue their... Gotta do better than that. Great job in escaping that corner. Can this drive bring them back? Looking for a hole. Power wave! Oh, there's the burnout. Are we gonna see a comeback here? No hesitation or regret. Hits them with that NSFW. Oh, sends them a personalized telegram with that frightening critical art. Can they muster up the nerve to fight back and take this round? We're so close to the end of the round. They didn't tempt the throw. Player 1 delivers the upset. That's one for the replays. Power wave! Shuts that down with a parry. Blocks the impact. Pokes with a medium kick. The fighters continue to check each other in the early going. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move, or you're going to eat tons of damage. All right. No good up high. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weak. Gets a chance with that jump in. Will they build meter or just go all in on each other? One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover, or are they in trouble here? Both players with no drive in the tank. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Knockdown. Player one creates a good corner opportunity. That drive impact doesn't get through. Checks him with a projectile. Next hit will end the round. Sees it coming and blocks it out. KO. Player one picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Hits him with a stopping block. Gets the comp, experiencing burnout. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Both fighters planning something? Player two in dire straits with burnout. Going in? Jumps in. Barely blocks the jump in. Oh no, they're stunned. Max SA gauges. It's a good spot to use the super. Catches in the 3 bars for rising fence. We've never seen Terry fall out like this. Player two will have to deal with this hit. Hits him with a stop and block. Only a little bit of drive and life left. Here comes and whiff. They're wide open. They're going for the super art. Burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. No super medium kick. Player one made all the right moves, and this experience is only gonna make them stronger. The first round begins. No time to save that stuff for nationals. It's time to go all in. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. There's a punish counter. This can lead to something very big if they can capitalize. Player two pushes the opponent into the corner. Uses a drive parry against the attack. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Takes a trip. Misses the drive impact. Can't tech the throw. The counter is blocked. Knockdown. Long low attack hits. KO. Player two picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Checking their reactions with a fireball? Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter.
This combine.
Goes for the Shin Hashogeki. Player two needs to use the threat of the corner. Still slugging it out at this range. Player one is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Quick breather. Both fighters are trying not to get trapped in the corner. Who's gonna take it? Gets them with the anti-air. Burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to change. Both of our combatants are cooking up something. Jumps? Player one is not in a good place health-wise, but with a super art in play, it's still not over. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Digs in deep to get that drive in. Dashes out the cage right there. This is going to hit for a critical art. You gotta imagine that this is not only gonna break their life bar, but also their nerves. What now? Adds a bit of OD spice there. Punish counter on the action. Flatline zone. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Oh, what's this? Can they convert this punish counter opportunity into something? The combo's there. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. The impact gets blocked. Player one with the life lead. All right. Player two will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. Pressuring them in the big trouble here. The stun is going to leave them defenseless. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. Just goes for it to stop the opponent's flow. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. This is the range where things get messy. And then you get some. Player 1 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Raises with power wave! How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to feel out the situation. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Overdrive Hadouken. Medium kick. The throw missed. Looking for a chance. Player 2 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Fires a power wave! Player 2 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. What's the next move? Gets scooped from down low. Easily escapes that throw attempt. Hits him with a stop and pop. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over. How will they utilize this? Player 1 can't burns out. More fuel to the fire. Cook them up. Is this gonna kill? It doesn't kill. They're still in this. What a finish! Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. They're in a proverbial downward spiral. There's no end to this battle. Gets the parry in and adds some pressure. Parries to cancel the fire. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? From up above, throws them to negate the block. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. And it finishes with the throw. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Parries the jump in to shut it down. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Player 2 was kept on their toes all round and didn't utilize their drive gauge efficiently. You may see them pay a bit more attention to that as we head into the next round. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover or are they in trouble here? Player 2 has an empty drive gauge. Shinku Hadouken! A quick breather. Player 2 just put themselves, delivers the pain right to the doorstep. Ah, genius read with that throw escape. Knockdown and wrecks them. They get the stun. This is a huge opportunity to end the round quickly. Oh, yo! Ross super hit. What a finish! Player 1 made all the right moves. And this experience is only gonna make them stronger. Starting off with Fireball, hits them with a stop and pop. Player 2, perfect parry to stop them. Time to go on the offensive. Clear that neither of them wants to be in the corner. Now they get pushed into the corner, or it's going to be very difficult to escape. Player 2 is in burnout. Drives off the table. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover, or are they in trouble here? Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Holds out with the block. Can't tech the throw. Drive gauge finally recovers. Takes a trip. Life lead opens up. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Knockdown. Player 1 needs to hold out until their drive gauge recovers. A clean KO. Nice meter away. In there. Player 1 with the first strike, but they can't get complacent. Starting off with fireballs right from the get-go. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Player 2 has the meter lead. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important here. Both fighters planning something?
Pay attention.
Goes for the throw. Hits him with a stopping block. Goes for the rush. Burnout activates. Throws him. Player 2 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. One chance here may end this match. The projectile connects, not giving the opponent any chances. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Drive boosted Hadou. Oh, burnout triggered. Slices the gastrointestinal tract. Ryu brings that MD and whooping ass to work.
What's wrong? Get up.
Can they make the most of this? Oh, the throw connects. Player 1 needs to take advantage of this gauge. Throws him. Raw super hard incoming. This is the time to break through with the throw. Player 2 gets the